Good morning. I am starting my breakfast show today, inshallah. So while we're waiting for a few people to come in, I'm just going to explain what we do on the breakfast show, okay? Now, the breakfast show, we go through the news, and I put my own little spin on it, yeah? I put my own little spin on it. And we have breakfast same time. So what have I got for breakfast today? I'm going to show you what I got for breakfast today. Got custard and raspberry pastry. Alright. Right, so we're going to get straight into the Sun newspaper. We're going to go straight on the front page. What have they got on the front page of the Sun today? Christmas dinner. That's all they're talking about. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going to go through all the comments on my YouTube. I'm going to go through them all at the end. So leave your comments on my YouTube and I'll go through them afterwards. But right, the front page news today is all about the Sun. The Sun, all about Sainsbury's. We're going to get rid of that. We don't care about your Christmas dinner, bro. Yeah? We don't care about your Christmas dinner. Right. The real front page. What is front page news today? My little footy fans never got to the game. A dad told of his heartbreak last night after his 4 footy mad lads, twins aged 4 and 3, died in a house fire. The brothers are thought to have been home alone after their mum had gone to the shop in Sutton, South London. You are leaving your kids at home to go shop? You're leaving your kids at home to go shop. What is happening? Did Madeleine McCann teach you nothing? Did Madeleine McCann teach you nothing? You do not leave your children alone. Who'd have been there? So sad. Look at the kids, look. Beautiful, 4 beautiful little boys, man. Gone. Because someone wanted to go shop and leave them on their own. I would have been there. 4 beautiful little boys, man. My heart goes out to them. I'll give them Jannah. Dad Dalton said, I never got to take them to their first game. I am devastated. Right, let's go and read a little bit more on this story. We're gonna skip a few pages and we're gonna come back. But I wanna read a bit of this story. I wanna know what happened. So we're gonna jump straight in. We're gonna go to page 4. Boys were so excited about their first game. I'll never be able to take them. Their Christmas presents were all piled under the tree ready for them. It's so sad, man. That's so sad. Like, my heart goes out to their parents as well. My heart goes out to their parents, even though what they done was stupid, leaving them in their house by themselves. No parent deserves to lose their children. So we're going to read the article now. 4 footy mad brothers killed in a fire had been full of excitement about going to their first game, their devastated dad said last night. Dalton told of his tragic loss after twins Kyson and Bryson, 4, and Leighton and Logan, 3, perished in their terraced house. Dalton, whose dad works for AFC Wimbledon, said their first football game was all they was talking about. Now I won't be able to see them playing or watching football. It would have been passing down a tradition as the family have supported Wimbledon for years. They were bright, caring, lovable boys. I don't know how I would carry on. I've got to say, right, as a father, yeah, like, if something like that happened, my life's done that day. I don't understand how people carry on. Like, I don't understand. The boy's mum, who is separated from Dalton, bruh, they're not together. She's left them at the shop. Imagine being the dad. Imagine being the dad. You left your kids with this woman and she goes to the shop and your boys die in a house fire. I am burying that woman. Sorry. I'm sorry, but she ain't surviving. She ain't living if my kids ain't living. She's not. Bismillah. 60 firefighters got to the scene in under 3 minutes and tried to rescue the boys. Medics carried out CPR outside the house where the brothers unopened gifts lay under the tree in cinders. No, that's a madness, man. What are their names? Let's read out their names again. I'm not going to carry on with this story because it's quite sad, but let's read out their names again. Kyson, Bryson, Leighton, and Logan, man. Remember their names. So sad. Right, we're going to go back to the front of the paper and we're going to work our way through, inshallah. See, I read the Sun so that you don't have to. So you don't have to see page 3. Okay? I'm going to try not too long. I'll lower my gaze. Page 3 ain't like what it used to be anyway. They have to cover up now, but you can still see nipples and that. It's not very nice. Right, let's see what Boris is saying, Mr. Pig, Daddy Pig. Let's see what Daddy Pig's saying. Tory by-election wipeout. PM in last chance saloon. PM Boris Johnson has been warned he is drinking in the last chance saloon after his party's huge by-election defeat. The Conservatives lost the once ultra-safe seat of North Shropshire for the first time in 200 years in the wake of sleaze scandals and Christmas party rows. Jubilant Liberal Democrats wiped out the 23,000 majority to seize the seat with their own 6,000 margin after it was vacated by the disgraced ex-Chancellor Owen Paterson. So Boris is fucking shit up, basically. Very boring, actually. Right, we're going to move on. Boris is just boring. Right, rail fares up by 3.8%. It's a bit of, like, this is my promo work. Jam, bruv. Well, I can taste all oud now. That wasn't a good idea. That wasn't smart. Right. Rail passengers will be hit with the largest fare rise since 2013 next year. Train prices will rise by 3.8% from March in line with July's measure of inflation. Rail Minister Chris Heaton-Harris said capping rail fares in line with inflation strikes a fair balance, but Labour described the hikes as brutal. Boring. Alright, let's try and find some good news, man. Let's try and find some good news. Pop favourite Ollie Murs melts so many hearts that his waxwork model at Madame Tussauds was worn down by visitors kissing it. Right, we're gonna find some interesting news. We're gonna find some good news and something newspaper worthy. Yeah, like apart from them little boys dying, what is newspaper worthy so far? Oh, there's a little story about a TOWIE star here. Let's see what the story about the TOWIE star is. Okay. £144,000 coke rap TOWIE TV star has been jailed. A former TOWIE star has been jailed after being caught with £144,000 worth of cocaine. Mike Hassani was seen exchanging a brick of the Class A drug hidden in a cardboard box. It was 85 to 98% pure. Hey, he was the plug, you know. Hey, he was the plug. 85%. You know how rare that is? 85%. You don't see much food of 85% now. That's like 50k a box. So 114k, that's 2 in a queue. No. There's two in a queue boxes, I'm sure. Must have been. Police also found smartphones and burner phones in a box. Let me tell you something about them burner phones, yeah? You see them little £10 Nokia burner phones that you, like no internet? The police can recover every message from them. Do you know that? Like, it's not just iPhones, they can recover every message ever sent. They can do that from any phone. When they arrested me, they took my little broke down Nokia, yeah? I thought I'd delete my messages every day. They're never gonna find nothing on there. Well, lucky when they came into the interview room, they had it all printed out. What's this one mean? 3 for 50. What does that mean? Deliveries all night. What does that mean? I was like, raw. I was like, no comment, no comment, no comment, no comment. I didn't know that they could do that. I didn't know they could do that. But they can. Trust me. Right. The personal trainer has seen me from Brentwood, Essex. Why are all these Essex boys moving like they're mad? Why are all these Essex boys moving like they're mad? Essex told them he had about 36k in a box. He also had 3 more blocks of high quality cocaine, along with boric acid, a hydraulic press, metal plates, and small amounts of MDMA at his girlfriend's parents' home. See these Essex boys? They leave it in their girlfriend's mum's house. They don't even find some TOWIE ute from the way and say, look, I'm gonna bust you some free gear. Let me use your yard. Yeah, girlfriend's mum's house. That's how you know these Essex boys aren't on this stuff. They've been watching Rise of the Foot Soldier. Yeah, they watch the Pat Tate story. Yeah, and they think they can be Pat Tate. That's what they do. They think they can be Pat Tate. You're not Pat Tate, bro. You're a little Essex boy. Your mum has a good job. Your dad has his own business. Yeah? Your dad has tanning shops all around Essex. What are you doing? You're a good boy. You went to school. You went to college. You went to uni. What are you doing? You're not the... You're not. Do you know what annoys me? Do you know what annoys me about these types of stories, yeah? You see, when I was on the roads, yeah? I didn't want to be on the roads. I was on the roads because I had to be. Yeah? And all the people around me that was on stuff, they was on stuff because they had to be. Yeah? And the second that they had enough money or found another way, yeah? We stopped. We stopped. These people come from a good life. What's the Eminem? This Clarence has real good parents. Yeah? Clarence has real good parents. Yeah? He had all the opportunities available to like any kid could want. He had all the opportunities available to them. But he watched the Pat Tate story, yeah? He watched Rise of the Foot Soldier. And then, like, he probably went to his dad, yeah? Dad, lend me 50 grand, yeah? So you can go and buy a box. Borrowed 50k off his dad, went and bought a box, now he's in jail, yeah? Should have borrowed 50 grand off his dad and opened up another tanning salon or something, yeah? You can never have too many tanning salons in Essex. It doesn't matter. You are going to make money, yeah? Tanning shops and Essex equals money. You was a good youth. Now look at you. Going to jail. You're going to get beat up in jail. Right. Hassini, who was on the ITV show from 2015 to 2018, admitted drug offences. Guilty. Give me a light sentence. Guilty. I'm not gonna lie. I done that when in court. I had to go guilty. Yeah, but it's funny. I find it funny. Fight it, brother. Fight it. You got a good dad. He will pay for your lawyer. Right, he got 6 years and 9 months jail, right? 6 years and 9 months jail. So anything over 4 years, yeah, if you get a sentence over 4 years, you are not eligible for tag, yeah. So the way that the prison system works, yeah, usually, like I'll give you an example, yeah. Example, I get 3 years in jail, yeah. That's what they sentenced me to. I get a third off for my guilty plea, which takes it down to 2 years, okay. Then from them 2 years, you're supposed to do half your sentence in, half your sentence out. So from them 2 years, you're supposed to do 1 year in jail, 1 year on license, yeah? But when you're eligible for tag, you're eligible for tag 50% into your prison stay, yeah? So we've gone from a 3-year sentence to 2 years in jail, which goes from 1 year in jail to 1 year on license. But then you're eligible for tag after 50% of your prison sentence. So essentially, you do 6 months in jail, 6 months on tag, 1 year in probation, and then you do the rest of your sentence on license. Yeah. So from a 3-year sentence, you do 6 months inside. Yeah. But when it goes over the 4 years, you're not eligible for tag no more. Okay. So if you get 5 years, yeah, then you're doing 2.5. You're doing 2.5. Unless you get the guilty plea, you get your third off, and then you're doing half of that, yeah? That's peak for him. But I'm not reading no Strictly Come Dancing shit. I'm not reading no Strictly Come Dancing shit. Right, let's read about the Christmas party, yeah? Let's read about the Christmas party. Number 10's Christmas party that's got everyone so mad right now. Let's have a look. The number 10 Christmas party's probe collapsed as the chief investigator quit after it emerged his staff held a knees up. Cabinet Secretary Simon Case stepped down from investigating allegations Downing Street staff flouted lockdown rules by boozing and playing party games. Boris Johnson tasked Whitehall's most senior civil servant to probe the claims, but fresh allegations suggested Mr. Case's own team had flaunted Tier 3 rules last year. This is like, yeah, I've committed a crime and then I investigate my crime. Nowhere else in the world do you get to investigate the crime that you committed. Imagine how nice life would be if everyone said, what? Okay, go and find out the truth. You go. And come back, report to me what you find. Okay, I've done my investigation and I didn't do it. Definitely, I promise you, I didn't do it. Shenanigans is right, Khadija. Shenanigans. That's a perfect word for what the government do. They're shenanigans. The Cabinet Office admitted 6 members of the staff brought booze and snacks into the office on December 17th. Oh, I'm going to stop it right there because it's December 18th today. Today is my 3-year birthday. I am 3 years Muslim today. Everyone say happy birthday, Rayan. I am literally 3 years Muslim today. 3 years? No, sorry, 2 years Muslim today. 3 years out of jail yesterday and 2 years Muslim today. Everyone say happy birthday. Right. Email invites were sent in advance, calling it a Christmas party. The date was the night before Mr. Johnson's own team were accused of a boozy wine and cheese gathering. Wine and cheese. Wine and cheese, bruv. Wine and cheese, bruv. Who the fuck brings wine and cheese to a party, bruv? Email invites were sent in advance, calling it a Christmas party. Astaghfirullah to any Muslim that went to that. You know they got Muslims in the government, not many. There'll be 1 or 2. And I bet they partied with the kuffar, like, yeah, man. I bet they partied with the kuffar. If you are on my TikTok live now, what are you doing still on my TikTok? Come to my YouTube. I'm not reading your comments on there. come to my YouTube and drop your comments in my YouTube channel, and I will answer them. Stop watching on my TikTok. Okay, come over. I've got it on live here. Come over. Why are there 17 people in here but only 11 likes? Make them numbers the same. I don't like that ratio. Make them numbers the same. But right. Last night, one of the top ministers branded the latest twist in the saga, fucking amateur hour. Whitehall's former top sleaze buster, Sue Gary, has been drafted in to take over the probe. Yeah, you want to bring a woman in to probe that. Oh my God. Listen, if you want someone to investigate people having fun, yeah, ask a woman who wasn't invited to look. Yeah? See what they've done. Whoever picked this woman, yeah? They wasn't involved. They didn't go. They didn't go that day, yeah? Because no one will investigate something more. Like when they know that people are having fun, yeah? When you want to investigate someone's fun, you pick a woman who wasn't invited to go. She will investigate the shit out of that, yeah? So, and her name's Sue Gary. Sue Gary, you know she's a Karen. Just Sue Gary. She's been drafted in to take over the probe. Labour has said there was growing evidence of a culture of turning a blind eye to the rules. Yes, there is a culture of turning blind eyes to the rules, and it is the government. That's what they do. Right, come on, look, it's nearly the same now. There's 16 people in there, only 15 likes. Why? Come on, 16, 16, 16, 16, 17, 17, 17, 17. Come on, let's keep the likes and the viewers matching. Right. Right. Big Days Hope. A classic for snow. Hopes for a white Christmas are still alive with temperatures set to plummet next week. The Met Office has issued a yellow weather warning as forecasters urge the nation to brace for unsettled weather and lows of -6. One expert said some areas could see 10 inches of snow. It's the only time some of you women are ever going to see 10 inches. You know what I'm saying? A stog for a laugh, I was joking. He said it looks more promising for cold weather on Christmas Day. The Met Office added the odds of a white Christmas aren't too low. Bookies said, you can bet on whether it's gonna snow on Christmas Day. What the fuck are you far doing? What are you doing? You're just betting on anything now. Like, you know that you can bet, like with football, you can bet on like how many corners there are and shit. What the fuck, bro? You man just like giving your money away. Is it haram to open a bookies and take the idiot's money? Is that haram? It's got to be, right? Because we not gambling, they gambling. We just taking the money of the gamblers. That's not permissible, right? But you will never meet a broke bookie. The house always wins. Yeah? The house always wins. I'm going to tell you a story about gambling. Okay? So when I was 14, I used to drink in the pubs a lot, right? I had like 4 18th birthday parties in the same pub, right? My dad used to drink in the pub. He used to take me in there. I got kicked out of school at like 14. I was made to go and work with my dad. And my dad used to take me to the pub every day. And I started gambling, right? And started drinking, 14. Udubillah. It was my dad's way of raising me, right? So I started drinking in the pubs and I started gambling. And one day I done this bet, right? I picked 11 teams, 11 football results, and I put £1 on it, right? Now, this was when Chelsea were winning everything, when Chelsea were mad, when Chelsea just got their Chelsea money, that Abramovich money, yeah? When they just got that Abramovich money. And I put Chelsea to draw on the Sunday, right? So all the games on the Saturday, they all came in. The early games on the Sunday came in. And I was sat there watching the Chelsea game to win 11. 11. Do you know how hard it is to pick 11 winners? It's unheard of, yeah? So I picked the 11, was watching the Chelsea game. They hit the bar, they hit the post, they done everything but score. The game finished 0-0. I won like £480 for £1 or something like that, yeah, or for 50p. I won like 480 quid. I was gassed. Gassed. I thought this gambling shit is easy, bruv. Yeah? I must have give back the bookies probably 5 grand because I won. If I had lost that bet, I probably wouldn't have gambled like I did. Yeah? But because I won and I thought it was easy, I was gambling every game. Every game. Now, one day, right, I got paid. And I went into the bookies, and I wasn't earning a lot of money then. I was a labourer. I was like 14 years old. I think my weekly wage was like £140 or something like that, right? So I've gone into the bookies with my £140, put 20 quid in the roulette machine, yeah? The roulette machine, we used to call that the crack cocaine of gambling, right? It's the crack cocaine of gambling. You can put £100 in this machine, press one button, and the £100 gone. You can put thousands and thousands of pounds in this machine in an hour, yeah, depending on how you bet. It's the crack cocaine of gambling. So I've got my £140, yeah, and I had a system, right? What I would do on the roulette machines, you can see all the previous 15 numbers at the top, and there'd be multiple machines in there. So I used to go and look at the top of the machines for one where a zero hasn't come in yet. Right? One where I can see the last 15 spins, there's been no zero. I used to put £1 in and press 0. If it didn't come in, I'd put £2 in, press 0. Didn't come in, I'd put £3 in, press 0. Yeah? And eventually, I always hit the 0 before I run out of money. Yeah? This day I didn't. This day I put a whole 140 in there. I was like, fuck. Friday, no money. Girlfriend at home wants to go out for dinner tonight. Yeah, I ain't got no money left. So I went back in the pub and I was like to one of my pals. I was like, "Lend me £20. Lend me £20." Borrowed £20. Went in, carried on chasing the 0. £20 gone. Went and borrowed £40 off someone. Come back in, chased the 0. £40 gone. Went back in, borrowed more money off someone. Come back in, chased the 0. Money went. In the end, I walked back into the pub and I was asking people to lend me money, and people was like, "No, we are not lending you no more money. Go fucking home." One person said, "I'll give you £10 to go home. Like I'll give you £10, but you can't even, I don't want it back, but you can't go in the bookies. Go home, brother." And I remember walking home that day, yeah? I'd worked all week. I'd worked the whole week and had nothing. And not only did I have nothing, the wage I was going to get next week was gone on the debts, the money I borrowed. That's gambling. That's what gambling can do to you. Gambling can grab hold of you really quick, and you think that you know it. You think you've got a system. You think you've beat it, yeah? But you can't beat it. The house always wins. The house always wins. So don't gamble. It's haram for a reason. How many people, start off like gambling like for fun, and then before they know it, they're selling their wife's jewelry, they're selling their kids' PlayStation, they're going up into the loft, getting Christmas presents, shotting them in for gambling. People do that. Trust me, people do that. Right, let's move on. Find something. Right. Sex in the City. Who remembers Sex in the City, the program? One of two women to accuse Sex and the City star Chris North of rape has spoken to the police. What is wrong with all these celebrities raping women? Oh, it's cold now. Like, you man have got money, bro. You man have got money. Go get a brass. Like, who'd be like, I don't condone that, but going to get a prostitute is better than raping, right? Stop, you got money, bro. Go to come on, man. There's no excuse for you broke motherfuckers to be, doing shit like that, man. There's no excuse for anyone, but like some twisted man, like they don't get no pum pum, they ain't got no money, so you can like not understand it, but like they have a, I don't even want to say like because I'm not, it's disgusting no matter what. But if you got money, yeah, like remember when Cristiano Ronaldo got accused of rape? Cristiano Ronaldo, the guy ain't raping nobody. Like, what are you talking about? The man's got mad peas and women throwing themselves at him left, right, and centre. But the woman given, I can't even read that word, man, has not filed an official report. The LA source says that Zoe, now 40, alleges that she was raped by North, 67, in 2004. Meanwhile, fitness giant Peloton has axed an ad starring the US star. The promo poked fun at North's death in Sex and the City spin-off, Just Like That. A spokesman said every sexual assault accusation must be taken seriously. Of course, every sexual assault accusation must be taken very seriously. But you know what else needs to be taken very seriously? When women are found to be lying. When a woman is found to be lying, yeah, her punishment should be worse than the person who done it, if he was convicted and he done it. Because the accusation, yeah, the accusation can ruin your life. And there can be no substance to it. As soon as someone hears you are involved with rape, yeah, even if it's just an accusation, it's a life, like your career's done, yeah. Like, it don't really matter if you've done it or not. It don't even matter if you've done it or not. Just being accused of it is enough. But North, Carrie Bradshaw's husband, Mr. Big in the show, is already accused of raping Lily in 2015. The married dad of two denies the claims and says the sex was consensual. Look, I'm not like someone who goes out sleeping around, yeah? But if I wanted to go out and have promiscuous relationships now, even just with the social media accounts I've got now, wallahi, I'm getting the camera and I'm saying, tell me that you want this on camera. Record, like, I'm going to put the camera in your face and you have to tell me you want this, yeah? Because, boy, women change their mind afterwards and say it's rape. They do that. Not all women. It happens, though. It happens. I know, man, them that it's happened to, you know? Women are brazen. Men are disgusting, but women are brazen. Right. Let's move on. David Beckham. Let's see what's happening in the world of the super rich. David Beckham has splashed out 5 million on a boat. David Beckham has splashed out 5 million on a boat, and I'm here putting £10 on my electric key. Yeah? David Beckham, if you ever watch this, boss me a oneer, bruv. Yeah? Man spent 5 mil on a boat, and I'm here putting £10 on an electric key every day. The ex-England and Man United footballer, 46, brother. Wow. Makes me feel old. Giving me a complex. But the ex-England and Manchester United footballer, 46, took the plunge after being inspired by Elton John and his boyfriend, David Furness. The father of 4 hopes to make his maiden voyage on the 100-foot vessel with wife Victoria. I'll tell you what, right? That's one thing I love about David Beckham, you know? David Beckham, like, at one time was the biggest name in the world, and he didn't fuck around. He stayed true to his wife. Love David Beckham, man. David Beckham is the best. like one of the best representatives for England. One of the best. He's a bit dumb. He's a bit simple. Yeah. But if you've been headering the ball since you was bloody could walk, you probably wouldn't be. You know what I mean? You'd probably be a little bit slow in moments too. But I love David Beckham. I think he's one of the best English representatives that we have. But a source said David had a look around some yachts in the summer and decided to treat himself. He helped design the boat himself and has been incredibly hands-on with everything. It's not an, I don't know, something style super yacht, but it's still pretty plush and by anyone's standards. He was inspired after holidaying with Elton and David on their boat. He loves life on the water. There will be an area for the kids to snorkel, and the boat will be a brilliant base for the whole Beckham clan to have magical holidays abroad. Well, David Beckham deserves it, man. David Beckham deserves it. Who remembers when the whole world hated David Beckham? Who remembers when there was burning effigies? Who remembers when there was burning effigies of David Beckham? Who remembers that? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Beck's recently finalised terms on a 10-year, 150 million deal to promote the 2022 World Cup host Qatar. 150 million to do some promoting, bruv. 150 million to do some promoting. No, not really. Okay, fouled disgustingly, and then he reacted by kicking his leg out, right? Because he kicked his leg out, he got a red card. And because he got a red card, we lost the game, right? So they flew back to England, and wallahi, when they came back, people had made like pictures of him and was burning them, like made little like statues of him, and they was burning them, right? Mad. And now like most loved man again. But that's how fickle this social media world is. This like when you're known, people will switch up on you for nothing, for anything, for making a mistake, for being human, people will switch up on you. Mad. But right, let's continue. I'm not reading no COVID news. I'm not doing it. I refuse to do my COVID news today. Ah, vegans. Where's my vegans at? Vegan bid to halt Nativity. Vegan activists are trying to ban a Nativity procession because it features a live camel. If you're a vegan, I hate you. I hate you so much. I hope you die from malnutrition. Yeah, I said it. Can I say that on there? Well, I said it anyway. I hate you all. Right, the Christmas parade is a favourite for families who line up the street to see Mary, Joseph, and the three wise men. But this year, vegans and animal rights activists have got the hump. I see what you did there. They got the hump about the camel. I see what they did there. Right, so yeah, this year, vegans and animal rights activists got the hump because the parade includes a live camel and a donkey. Campaigners are planning to hijack today's event and have started a petition to try and stop the use of animals. Oh, I want to beat them up. I want to fight every vegan in the world. They moaned, help to educate these morons as to why we don't park camels and donkeys in the street to be harassed by children. They're kids. Kids like animals. And I think the animals like the kids. If you was a donkey and you was left in a field all day, every day, by yourself, and then some kids come all excited. Oh, I love donkeys, I love donkeys, and want to stroke them. It's going to be fun for them. The animal's going to like it. Organizer Anthony Thompson, lead minister of the True Life Baptist Church, hit back at activists and vowed the procession will go ahead. Fair play to them, because normally Christians just give in to anything. Any social pressure, Christians give in. And I don't mean this with any disrespect, but if you are a Christian and you live in the UK, what do you even stand for now? What do you even stand for? Like, you have gay preachers. You have gay preachers now. I don't understand what you stand for, really. But fair play to these ones. Fair play, because like I said, normally they cave, they give in. Okay, we are Christians. We will turn the other cheek, and whatever you want, we will give in. And I'm sorry if you're a Christian and that offends you, but if you're a Christian, then you should know that that's how it is. And you shouldn't be happy with it either. They're making a mockery of you. Honestly, if you are a Christian living in the Western world, they are mocking you. Every day, they are mocking you. They are making you reject parts of your religion and making it seem foreign and strange to you. Yeah? If you are a Christian, you should be angry. Not me, you. Don't be angry at me. I'm just telling you the truth. Go be angry at people who deserve your anger. Right. One furious resident in Chingford, North East London, said, Mary rode on a donkey to the stables where she had Jesus. Nobody complained then. This is woke at its worst. I agree. The Nativity event has been a fixture of the church's calendar for the past 4 years, but say this is the first time activists have tried to stop it going ahead. Yes, because the activists are militant now. The vegan activists are militant, okay? They stand in supermarkets with plates with blood on it, with pictures of dead animals in front of the meat aisle to stop you from buying it. It's militant now. They are militants. They're not normal. Right, let's move on. Let's have a look. It's a bit about George Michael's thing. We don't care about George. Oh my God. A woman and a teen. Look at the size of this article. Look. Look at the size. Look. A woman and a teen girl have been arrested on suspicion of murder after the body of a newborn baby was found in a freezer. Neighbour Darnell Jackson said he saw the tragic tot wrapped in a supermarket bag. He went round to the house in Doncaster. His partner raised the alarm. He said, I could tell it was a dead baby. I felt physically sick. A 45-year-old woman and a girl aged 17 are being questioned. This is extremely tragic. We asked the public not to speculate. What do you mean ask the public not to speculate? You found a baby in the freezer, a dead baby in the freezer. Hang them up. Hang them up. Why do they have rights? Why are we giving them the right to, like, not judge them yet? Because they haven't been convicted. No. You was in the house. You either did it or you was aware of it. Either way. Oh, it's my childhood crush. Cheryl Cole. Yeah. Stuck for a lot. But yeah, man, I used to love Cheryl Cole when I was young. I'm not gonna lie. She was my poster girl, my womb. But I'm not gonna read the article because it's probably a load of boring shit. Oi. Oi, oi. Marcus Rashford. What's Marcus Rashford in the paper for today? So, a Sun-backed campaign will provide £250,000 to families in need this festive period. Generous readers have helped Man United ace Marcus Rashford and celeb chef Tom Kerridge, I think that's how you say it, full-time meals Christmas, raised 65 grand. Every £1 spent by Fair Share scheme seen in the Sun last weekend pays for the delivery of 4 meals. The cost is kept so low as the charity gets hold of unsold food destined for the bin. Last night, Tom and Marcus thanked readers, adding they've been blown away by your generosity. You've got to love Marcus Rashford, man. He can't take a penalty to save his life, but he does a lot of good work for the kids. All right. Stepson guilty of hotelier murder. See, this is where, like, you see, like, the words stepson, stepdaughter, stepdad, stepmum, they never end well, do they? They never end well. A killer faces life in jail for murdering one of Britain's richest men. Thomas, age 35, stabbed Sir Richard Sutton to death and left his mum, Sir Richard's partner, paralysed. He was said to resent Sir Richard worth 300 mil and mum Anne for the way he treated. So basically, yeah, his mum married some rich Donny, yeah? His mum married some rich Donny. He wasn't very happy because the rich Donny didn't bust him nothing. Yeah, so he stabbed him up and paralysed his mum. Yeah, imagine your mum gets with some millionaire and you're like, mum, like, can you ask your boyfriend to like bust me a little yard and that? She's like, no, we've only just got married. What's his name? Thomas. No, Thomas. I've only just married him, Thomas. Okay, you're 35 now, Thomas. But mum, he's got 300 mil. What, he can't drop me a little yard? Thomas, you're a grown man now, okay? You need to start looking after yourself. Yeah, fuck that Richard anyway, bro. Stab him up, bro. That's what happened. He was living at hotelier Sir Richard's home. So I was even living in the yard. Okay, so he was living in one of his yards. He was living in the yard with them. Thomas, why are you living at home with your mum at 35, brother? He had denied murder and attempted murder, claiming he was suffering from a mental disorder. Oh my God, mental disorders. Like, listen, right? Listen. Why do you think I put this type of videos I put up? So that one day, if I ever need to claim mental health, yeah, then I can say to them, go and look at my social media and tell me that I am not mentally ill, bruv. Yeah. Man will play that mental health card if I need to. Yeah, trust me. So no way. Judge Neil Garnham reminded him in custody, telling him he would be given a life term sentenced on Monday. Oh my God. Look at this Karen. She looks like Andrea, doesn't she? Look at her face really closely. Look, you can tell that this woman's a proper Karen, look. Scary. Right. Prince Andrew has a security scare as a woman screams his name and pounds on his car window yesterday. The scandal hit Duke of York. The scandal hit Duke of York looks shocked. Andrew, 61, who denies sex abuse claims, managed to drive away without her getting inside or causing any damage. Of course she couldn't get inside. Fucking make it, oh my God. He was lucky to escape with his life. This crazed lunatic came and banged on his window and started trying to talk to him. But luckily enough, he managed to escape without a scratch. Luckily enough. But she looks like a proper Karen, man. A witness on the long walk in Windsor said it could have been serious. Dun dun dun! A close protection officer prevented the woman leaving. So they held her hostage, yeah? Poor woman, I feel sorry for her. Cops arrested a 50-year-old woman on suspicion of threatening and abusive behaviour. Sacked for COVID. A barmaid with COVID was sacked by her boss. Was sacked after her boss said having the symptoms was not an acceptable reason to be off work. Rachel Bayliss got a cough and fever and took a test, but it was negative. To be safe, she arranged a PCR and isolated. But her boss, the rule at the Woolworths Brighton, sacked her after telling her she should still come in. Rachel of Worcester, who later got a positive test result, said, I wasn't angry. I wasn't upset. I was just angry. What is that? What's that? Hi, Miriam. Ha ha ha. That's my first ever super chat. You are now a moderator. Miriam, you are a moderator now on my YouTube you are my first and only moderator on YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate you. You can be... Don't abuse your power, please. Don't abuse your power. I don't know what your powers are. I don't know if you can block people or if you can... if you can't block people. I don't know. But don't block anyone. You can mute them, but don't block anyone. Okay? Who's keep disappearing? Oh, you literally selling them online? Yeah, I'm selling these online. My Ouds, they're on sale online. I have Haram Police Department t-shirts. I have Dino Vadunya t-shirts. Go have a look, inshallah. Right. Oh my God. The world pie eating contest has been axed over claims competitors will have to munch through masks. I don't know, but you've got a little she can block me? No. You've got a little spanner near your name now. Oh. But right, yeah, so they're banning the Fat Bastard competition. The reason they're banning the Fat Bastard competition is because they're saying that you need to eat through the mask. As a result, they say all those taking part will have to wear masks under the latest COVID-19 restrictions in places for indoor sporting arenas. Eating fucking pies is not a fucking sport. I don't care if you're English or not. Yeah? I understand. As an Englishman, we aren't good at much. Yeah? We don't naturally excel in much sport apart from rowing, right? English people are good at rowing boats, yeah? That's about all we do. We row boats, yeah? That's what we're the best at. We row boats. Oxford, go to Oxford Uni, they are good at rowing, okay? Our football team's not that good, yeah? We're not that good at football. We're not that good at most sports, yeah? We don't win golds in the Olympics or nothing, yeah? But when it comes to eating fucking pies in a short amount of time, that's us. That's English. That's England. Organiser Tony Callaghan said pandemic rules mean competitors can have a pint and a bag of pork scratchings. Puh. Oi, that's hard. Oi, right, listen. I've never asked you lot for nothing. I've never asked you lot for nothing. Have I? Have I? Have I ever asked you for anything? I want this. I want this. I want this. I'm going to make an Amazon wish list with just this on it, okay? Look, they're selling NASA coats. Big NASA coats. They look bad, look. That jacket is bad, bruv. Oi, imagine wearing... Oi, I want that coat. I want that coat. Fashion label Balenciaga. It's a Balenciaga as well. A Balenciaga NASA coat, bruv. It's mad. If you're on my TikTok, you can't see this NASA coat. Come to my YouTube and look at this NASA coat, this Balenciaga NASA coat, bruv. Yeah? They're selling... Why a grubby? Why are they calling it a grubby NASA coat? It's banging. But it's £3,850, yeah? Now, my Moncler cost me a bag and a half. Yeah, so I'm not object to spending a lot of money on a coat. Because a coat, especially like a winter coat, yeah? You're going to wear that only in winter time. So you're only going to wear it 3-4 months of the year. A good winter coat can last you 20 years. You know, my Moncler jacket, I've had it for 5-6 years now, and you know, I only wear it like I like my fluffy one now. Yeah, I like my fluffy one, so I don't even wear my Moncler one now. I might shop. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna set up a Depop. I'm gonna make a Depop. I'm gonna try and sell all the clothes I don't wear, and I'm gonna use the money to fund my NASA Balenciaga. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get one. Yeah. I'm going to get one. I'm going to sell my clothes on Depop. So I'm going to sell my Moncler. Anyone who wants to buy my Moncler, I'm going to put it on my Depop for £750. Yeah, £750. You can buy my Moncler. It's like 50% off from the from what I paid for it. It is reminiscent of the suits worn by Neil Armstrong and his Apollo 11 team on their mission to land on the moon. Buyers are told first in the label's Fall 21 video game presentation, Balenciaga puffy coat takes inspiration from retro NASA spacesuits. It's made from a distressed white shell, has an oversized fit that's almost gravity defying. I want it. The Spanish label is also selling other NASA themed, including a bomber jacket for £2,500, a hoodie for £9, and a £1,250 backpack. I have never wanted a coat so much in my life than this NASA coat. One day, inshallah. Right, let's move on. Let's find something interesting. That sounds ridiculous. Muslima, don't be a hater, bruv. Yeah? Don't be a hater. Okay? Don't be a hater, bruv. It's not good. Alright. Oh, cancel culture. Let's talk about cancel culture. People try and cancel me every day. Yeah, every day. And I hate this cancel culture. I hate it. Why can't, like, you just not like someone and just go and do something else? When you buy that car, think of the kids around the world that don't have food. That's a good point. That's a good point. But I'm still going to buy it. Right, yeah, so look, they're talking about cancelling people, yeah? And it's mad, I hate it. Like, this whole cancel culture bullshit. Like, you can't even have a joke no more, you know? Let's see what it's saying about Jimmy Carr, right? So Jimmy says, I've made my career-ending gag. Before I go into this, yeah, I just want to say, like, who's seen that Dave Chappelle done a stand-up recently on Netflix? Who saw that? Now, in that show, yeah, in that show, if you watch it carefully, yeah, he starts by saying, this is going to be my last show for a while. Watch it again. He knew that because he spoke about the transgender community, he was going to be cancelled. Watch it again, right? He says, this will be my last show for a while. And then he goes on to say what he's going to say. He was expecting to be cancelled for that. He was testing cancel culture. Like, you can see it. He's so smart. He knew what he was doing, right? Muslima, I sense your negativity. I can feel your negativity through the phone. I can feel your negativity. But right. Yeah, go and watch that Dave Chappelle thing again and watch how he starts it. He knew. Yeah, he didn't care, but he was testing cancel culture. He's a very smart man. I love Dave Chappelle. Now, Jimmy Carr says that he's made his career-ending gag. Just like Jack. Oh, because there's another story about Jack Whitehall. We're going to get into that afterwards. Jimmy Carr is in the sights of the Snowflake Brigade. But rather than fearing what could be around the corner, the plain speaker with a dark humour revealed he has made peace with the thought his career will eventually implode because of woke thinking. During an interview in the US, the comedian said he was convinced cancel culture would catch up with him because some of his jokes are controversial. They are like an unexploded bomb, he said. Here's why I'm so relaxed in life. The thing that gets me cancelled, I've already said it. It's on right now, or on one of the previous Netflix specials, or on a new one. I've already said it. It's already going out there, and it's going to end my career. It's going to go down in a fireball. The thing is, whatever that thing is perfectly acceptable right now until one day it won't be. Such a good point. He's saying that the thing that's going to get him cancelled, he's already said it. It just isn't bad yet. The society hasn't decided that it's something that he should be cancelled for yet. But as soon as they decide it's something that he should be cancelled for, oh, he will be cancelled too. Oh, yes, he will. Oh, yes, he will. Right, I don't have much longer. I'm going to try and give you another 10 minutes or so. I'm going to get through the Dear Deidres. Who remembers my breakfast show from a few weeks ago? We're gonna get into the Dear Deidres soon, yeah? The Dear Deidres is fun, trust me. But yeah, so let's continue. Jimmy, who is one of the nation's best loved stars, also went on to admit that without his gag sailing so close to the wind, he would never have a career. Exactly. These comedians, yeah, they make a career off of flirting with the line, yeah, because there is a line, yeah, there is. Yeah, there's some things you can't really joke about. But like that's subjective though. That's subjective. Some people say you can joke about anything. Yeah. But there is a line. We all have a line and it's all different. Yeah. Because for me, you can joke about anything. You start joking about my profit, I want to punch you in the mouth one time. Yeah. So everyone's got their limits as to what you can joke about. If you're not religious, there's a chance you will have no limits. Yeah? There will be a chance you have no limits. And then when you have no limits and someone else has limits, you're going to annoy them. But that is how comedians get big. That's how they blow up. By talking about stuff that other people don't really talk about and joking about things that a good comedian will make you go, ooh. You know, like that. That's a good comedian. A good comedian don't make you laugh. A good comedian makes you go, ooh, did he just say that? That's what a good comedian does. Yeah? Anyone can make someone laugh. Anyone could make a funny face and make someone laugh. But to be a comedian, you make people go, ooh, I don't know. Like, I don't even know if I can laugh about that. You know, like that. That's a comedian. What is the time? What is the time? I don't think I've got much time left. Right. Let me move on because I don't have a lot of time. Let me try and get to the Deidres. I'll see if there's anything good on the way. But I doubt it. Eureka Johnson, we don't care about. Alright, I'm gonna talk about this fat man. Okay? Britain's fattest man. Britain's fattest man. Alright? That is how they got him into the yard. Look, they got a crane and had to airlift him in through the window. If they need to airlift you and remove a window and airlift you to get you into your yard, you are too fat. You're too fat. Okay? Now, before people go, oh my God, you're fat phobic. I'm not fat phobic. Yeah? A phobia is to have an irrational fear of something. Yeah? Now, I am not scared of fat people. Yeah? What the fuck can they do? They're fat. They can't do nothing. Yeah? They can't. What are you going to do? I ain't scared of you if you're fat. I'll slap you and move and slap you and move and slap you and move and dance around you until you're too tired and give you one little push on your forehead. Yeah? So I'm not scared of, I'm not fat phobic. All right? This is what he eats in a day. Now, if you consume this daily, yeah, then you're fat and it's your own fault. Okay? So breakfast. What do you have for breakfast? So what I have for breakfast? I had half a pastry. Yeah? Half a pastry. This guy, for breakfast, has 4 packets of McCoy's crisps. 4 packets of crisps for breakfast. Right? Lunch. Mac and cheese. 2 of them. 4 more packets of crisps. Yeah? So it's lunchtime, the fat fuck's eating 8 packets of crisps and 2 packets of ready lasagnas, the ready meal ones. Yeah? It's 12 o'clock, bro. You've eaten a whole multi-bag of crisps. Right? Then dinner. 2 spaghetti carbonara ready meals. 2. Right? He will drink 5 cans of Coke a day and snack on chocolates, on chocolate mousse and chocolate bars. Look at him. The fat fuck. Look. Crisps good. I like crisps and Coke. You fat fuck. Stop eating crisps for breakfast. All I want for Christmas is a gastric bypass so that I can continue eating my shit for another 10 years. You fat fuck. Banana, fruit, salads, chickens, turkeys. Nice, like slim proteins, you know? Oh my God. What the fuck? Christians, why do you disrespect your religion so much? Like, you wonder why other people don't have much respect for your religion. You don't respect your own shit, bruv. Yeah? Imagine me as a Muslim, yeah? Imagine me as a Muslim getting a bruise, yeah? A bruise on my arm, yeah? A little fucking bruise on my arm here. And saying, oh my God, look at that bruise. It looks like the Prophet. He's got a bruise on his arm and he's in the newspaper because he says his bruise looks like Jesus. He has a bruise on his arm, and he called the paper, and the paper said, all right, look, this is how it went, right? Ring, 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 ring. Hello, Sun newspaper. Hello, mate. I'd like to speak to someone about, I have a really interesting story for you. Oh, really? Hold on. Let me get my pen and my paper. Hold on. Really important story. Okay. Okay, what's your name, sir? What's your name? My name is Jamie. Okay, Jamie. What's your big story, Jamie? Well, I fell over and I bruised my arm, and it looks like Jesus. It looks like Jesus. At Christmas time? Where are you from, Jamie? Sorry, I should have prepared this. Wait a minute. Jamie, where's Jamie from? Jamie's from... I'm from a factory somewhere. I work in a factory. Okay, well, we need to get down and we need to get a photo of your arm really quickly. Do you like posing like this? Yeah, I love posing like that. Okay, come down to the warehouse. We're gonna come down to the warehouse. I'm gonna send someone down, and they're gonna get some photos and take your story. Okay? Well, yeah, I mean, no problem. But I'm just letting you know, I'm speaking to other newspapers. You know. So the first one that gets here. Okay, pose for the photo, Jamie. Jamie, pose for the photo. Embarrassing. The factory worker suspects he hurt himself during a shift and noticed the mark while watching The Unforgivable on Netflix. He added, I thought, ooh! He added, ooh! This is what it says. This is what it says. He added, I thought, ooh, what's that? It looked like a face, so I took a pic. I was sat there studying it, then sent it to friends and family, and had different people seeing different things. Mum Pat, who must be so proud, said, it looks like Santa or Charles Darwin, or even like Jamie himself. It looks like anything you want it to fucking look like. It's like looking at the clouds. What do you see? Fucking, I see a horse. I see a fucking dinosaur. Like, people will see shit. People will see shit. He's a dad. Dad of two, Jamie, from Derby, Chesterfield. Oh my God. It's nice. All right, Mr. UK TikTok. This is his brother. This is his brother. This is his brother. This is his brother, right? Listen to what he said. Listen to what he said. Listen to what he said. Are you listening? Dad of two, Jamie of Chesterfield, said, it's nice to be semi-famous because I've had the Son of God appear on my arm. Jamie said, it's nice to be semi-famous because I've had the Son of God appear on my arm. It's just a bit of fun and not change my mind about religion. So he's not religious, he's just mugging it. He's just mugging it, Christians. This is why no one respects your thing. This is why no one respects your thing. Because you don't respect your thing. And you don't, like, you let other people not respect your thing. Yeah? Wallahi, someone try and do that with Islam. Someone try and do that with Islam and see what happens. See what happens. Try and walk down Luton Town Centre and ask people, does that look like the Prophet Muhammad to you? Do it, I fucking dare you. These people are tapped. These people are so tapped. And this is why I can't respect your religion, because you don't respect it yourself. Yeah? You do not respect it yourself. page 35 of The Sun. Arsenal playing Leeds today. Lose. No way. My best pal Mubs, he supports Leeds. I might call him and see where he's watching it. But right, we got middle section all about alcohol. Oh, this one. Look, I'm not being funny, right? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Right, dear Deidre. Dear Deidre. Dear Rayan. So the people that haven't been here for this part of the show before, what I do is I read the Dear Deirdres, I see what Deirdre says, what advice Deirdre gives, and then I give my advice, and I let you, the viewers, decide who is better at giving advice. Is it me or Deirdre? So, the first Dear Rayan this morning. My lying hubby has horrid hooker habit. My lying husband has a horrid hooker habit. Right. I was horrified to find out my husband has been hooking up with women for years. On his email, he has reviews from prostitutes saying what a true gent he is. The prostitutes review the customers now. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why? This isn't Google, like, why are you reviewing your customer so the next prostitute knows he's nice? What the fuck? What a true gent he is. But he is a cheat and liar who has made a mockery of our marriage. We've been married for 15 years and have 2 children. I'm 42 and he is 45. I thought we had a good sex life. So finding out about his affairs and liaisons with cheap gold diggers has devastated me. Right, let me stop it there. Ladies, just because you have a good sex life with a man doesn't mean you're the only one he's fucking, okay? Some of these men only have a good sex life with you because they're doing it in other places. And that's where they get their, ooh, you know? Because when you've been with someone for a long time, yeah, you need a level of commitment because it will get boring, right? So you can't really, yeah, like, I don't know, there's no it's not set in stone, yeah? Just because you have a good sex life with your man doesn't mean you're the only one who's fucking. Stay woke, ladies, stay woke. I thought we had a good sex life, so finding out about his cheap liaisons, His behaviour during lockdowns made me suspicious. He kept going for walks that lasted hours. You dumb bitch. You dumb bitch. Listen, ladies, don't let your man make a fool of you, okay? Do not let your man make a fool of you. If your man is going for long walks, he is doing something fucked up, okay? He's doing something fucked up. Maybe he's going to see prostitutes. Maybe he's just going into the woods for a wank. Maybe he's touching animals. I don't know. But if your man is going for hours walks on his own, presume the worst. Presume the worst. Right. His behaviour during lockdown made me suspicious. He kept going for walks that lasted hours. And since he's been back at work, he's had to stay late more often than before. So I hacked into his email. He made it easy. Our kids' birth dates were his password. I felt sick. When I read messages from him saying he was divorced, right, yeah, okay, like, from the time you find out your man is having sex with prostitutes, you can forget about the fact that he lies to you at that point, I think. But right, I felt sick. He said he was interested in threesomes and all kinds of disgusting acts. Look, men will always fantasize about having multiple women at once, okay? They will. They will. Sorry, they will. He even advertised himself on sites where poor women from Eastern Europe look for rich British husbands. He isn't rich. We struggle. And yet he's been blowing our money on hookers. The wife has been with, hold on, the women he has been with aren't even attractive. I kept what I found to myself, but I couldn't eat or sleep last night. I couldn't hold it in any longer. When he got in from work, I asked how many women he'd slept with. He played dumb until I gave him details of the emails. As I was shaking with anger. He admitted he'd been playing away for 4 years. He said he didn't want to lose me, but found our sex life boring. Right. Now we know the situation. We're going to see what Deidre says about it, yeah? So Deidre says, your husband has behaved appallingly. I agree. Your husband has behaved appallingly. I agree with Deidre on that bit. You may want to try and work this out. Deidre's fucking you lot up. Deidre's fucking you lot up. Do not try and work it out with him. Do not. Do not. Do not. He does not deserve it. If a man is out there sleeping with prostitutes and says your things are boring, why are you going to try? Don't try it. Because now that means the problem was on you. That means you need to do something different. You need to up your game. You need to keep him interested in bed. No, you do not. He's a pervert. Leave him. You may want to try and work this out, and you have your children to think about, but rebuilding trust will be a long road. You will both need to accept changes to your relationship. See, look at Deidre. You need to change. Your man fucked around because he said your things are boring, so you need to change. That's what Deidre said. You both need to accept changes to a relationship. Before you make any big decisions, you need to talk to someone about your feelings. And then she goes on to promote her support pack. So Deidre says, if your man cheats on you and says it's because your things are boring, you need to up your game and do some special things in bed for him. That's what Deidre said. Okay? Now, my advice is different. I'm going to say this to you ladies, right? If you catch your man cheating, don't say nothing, right? I know it will be hard, but don't say nothing. Prepare. Start selling his jewelry. Start selling his expensive clothes one by one. Just take little bits, one by one. Yeah? Start selling all his shit. When he starts to realise that, oh, my watch, I can't find my watch. Like, make excuses and start selling as much of his shit as you can, right? Once you've got rid of most of his expensive shit, yeah? That's when you say it to him, right? Prepare yourself. Look after your interests, yeah? Never think about taking this man back, but prepare for you to get rid of him. Because a lot of women, right, they would just wild out in that moment. Just wild out, yeah? And then the man will be like, all right, sweet, ta-da. Like, I fucked it already, innit? See you later. And then that man's not gonna do the what he like. He's not gonna do you right, ladies, is he? He's not gonna do you right. He's already shagging prostitutes behind your back. Yeah? So that's my advice. Now, who gives better advice, me or Deidre? Let me know. Spam it. Rayan or Deidre? Who gives the best advice on that one? Let me know. Okay, now let's move on to the next story of the Deidre. Okay. Teenage trouble. I had sex with my ex, and now I might be pregnant. My ex, 17, dumped me by text. Look, some people don't like the dumping by text bit. I think dumping by text is brilliant. I think it's a brilliant way to tell someone you don't want to be with them. No awkwardness. Sorry, darling, not interested. Like, listen, don't feel like you have to break up with people to their face. And I'll tell you what, I'll go one further. You don't even have to message them. No reply is a reply. Ghost them. Yeah, ghost them. I like being ghosted. I don't need you to tell me. Like, I would rather you ghost me because then I can pretend you died. Yeah? Don't reject me and tell me you don't want me. Just ignore me. I will presume you got hit by a bus and I will be happier. Okay? I will be happier knowing that I can tell myself that you died. Okay? Ghosting is the one. I'm all for a bit of ghosting. Just ignore me. You don't need to do anything else, okay? He dumped me by text. I was getting over him, but then we both went to the same party one weekend. He got drunk and kept saying sorry. I slept with him in one of the bedrooms. The next day he said he'd made a mistake and finished it again. My friends told me I should forget him, but now I miss my period and I'm terrified and pregnant and I'm 16. Dickhead. All right, let's see what Deidre says. I'm interested. How do I choose between my boyfriend and... Hold on. No. Where is it? Deidre says, here we go. Try not to panic, but get a pregnancy test soon. That's all she says. Don't confront your ex until you know what you're dealing with. If possible, ask your mum for help. All right. I'm going to give you the advice you need, right? Stop being a hoe. Stop being a hoe. Okay? Stop giving your things away for free. Just because man said, like, whispered some nice words in your ear. Yeah? Men are master manipulators. Men are master manipulators. Okay? How many times you see a really nice woman, like, walking down the road with a baby and she got no man? How many times? You see it a lot. Not because she's an idiot, but because the man is a master manipulator. Yeah? Don't give your things away. If a man wants to fuck you in a party in one of the bedrooms, yeah, because that's where she got juiced out. She got juiced out in a bedroom in the party, yeah? If the man don't have enough respect for you, yeah, or he has that little respect for you where he will have sex with you in a house with loads of other people in there, like loads of other people in different rooms, if a man will have sex with you in that environment, then he don't respect you. So what you need to do is you need to respect yourself. You need to respect yourself, okay? But Deidre should have told them, you was a hoe. Don't be a hoe. That's my advice to her. Don't be a hoe. Don't get juiced out in places apart from your bed, okay? If you want to have sexual intercourse with a man, you should do it in your bed, yeah? It should be your bed, your maritable bed, yeah? Not 16 getting juiced in a party in a bedroom pissed, okay? So Deirdre's struggling, man. She's slacking hard. But we move. Next one. How do I choose between my boyfriend and my career? I'm 18 and have fallen for another boy at college, also 18. Now that I'm out and we're together, I've never been so happy. But I'm going to university up north next year while he'll be staying in our hometown to get a job. We'll be hundreds of miles apart. I don't want to lose him, but I don't want to throw away our future either. Deidre says relationships don't always last, so it's not a good idea to change important plans for love. So she's saying, don't change your plans. Go and chase your dream. Go and get your career. Deidre is a fucking dickhead, mate. Listen, ladies, listen. If you meet a man and he's nice to you, he gives you your rights. Yeah, as a woman, he gives you your rights. Marry him. Yeah. What you're going to do is you're going to go to uni. He's going to meet a nice girl in the hometown. He's probably going to get married and have some nice little kiddies. Yeah. And you are going to go to uni. You're going to get a job. You're going to chase the bag and you're going to end up a cat lady. Yeah. You're going to end up a cat lady. Right. So Deidre says, go and chase the bag. I say, don't chase the bag. Get married and be happy. Have little kids. As a woman, you will be so much happier sat at home with your children than you will at work. Okay? I don't care what anyone says. You will be happier. Yeah? It will be harder, but it will be more rewarding for you. Right, let's move on. We got what? How many more we got? We got a few more to do. A few more Deirdres. And don't forget, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, share this video with someone who might enjoy it. I will continue to do these as long as I get good interactions. If the interactions go low, I'll stop doing it. If the interactions stay good, I'll keep doing it. Okay. Right, dear Deirdre. Thank you for helping me cope with abuse trial. Dear Deidre. Oh, this is someone saying thank you to Deidre. They're lying. This is a fake article. Deidre, ain't no one thanking you. You give shit advice, bruv. Right. Let's move on. This is a good one. I'm ashamed to admit that I'm still a virgin at 40. Nobody knows because I lived with my ex-partner for 15 years from when I was in my mid-20s. But although I loved her, she was weird about sex and had no sex drive. So I ended up giving up trying. Since we split up, I haven't had a relationship. The main reason is I'm too embarrassed to tell a woman I'm a virgin. And the older I get, the more humiliating it becomes. But I really want to experience sex and to find love again before it's too late. I know I have a lot to offer. How can I find a woman who will be understanding and won't laugh at my lack of experience, right? All my Muslims do that. All my Muslims do that. Do not listen to what I'm about to say. This is not advice to you, okay? This is not advice to you. Do not judge me on what I'm going to say. If you are Muslim, do that. When I go like this, you can move them, okay? 3, 2, 1. Okay, whoever this is, DM me. I'm going to hook you up. I'm going to make sure you get some poo-tang. I'm going to help you, okay? You should not be a 40-year-old virgin. I don't care. Like, this is haram, what I'm saying. But I cannot allow you to be a virgin at this age of your life. If you are watching this, whoever you are, DM me on Instagram. I will bust you a ting, all right? Back in the room. So, basically, what I think about this story is that you should be proud of yourself to be a 40-year-old virgin. You should be extremely proud of yourself, brother. In this day and age, to be a virgin at that stage of your life, to have never given yourself to anyone is a beautiful thing, brother. May Allah bless you. May Allah reward you for your restraint that you show, okay? I'm really proud of you. As a Muslim, I'm so proud of you. Well done to you, brother. Don't feel bad. It's nothing like, don't feel bad, bro. All right, that's my advice. Let's see what Deidre has to say. You are not alone. And you have nothing to be ashamed about. It's not your fault your ex wouldn't have sex. That's strange. 15 years and not having sex. Like, she must have been really nice. She must have cooked some bum food, She must have cooked some bum food, And someone just made a good point. You're a man, no one's going to know. You're wrong. You're wrong. Because if you're 40 and you haven't had sex, yeah? And a gust of wind comes, yeah? She's going to know. She's going to know. She's going to know. It's going to go off. It's going to go off. Before it even starts, it's going to go off. She's going to know. You'll be like, but your things feel so good. I swear, this has never happened before. It's just because your things feel so good, isn't it? One pump Stanley. But right, let's see what Deidre says. You have nothing to be ashamed of. It's not your fault that she wouldn't have sex with you. The more you worry about this, the more it will become a problem. Develop a friendship and grow to trust someone before having sex. That's good advice. The right woman won't care if you're a virgin and will enjoy showing you what to do. Ladies, would you like that? I can't speak. I'm not a lady. I want ladies' opinions on this, yeah? If you are a lady and a man said that he's never had sex before, is that something that would excite you? Would you like that? Is that would you think, yes, now I can get him to do all the things I want him to do? Like that. Now I can tell him all, I can get him to do this and tell him, no, every man, we all do it like that. All men do it like that. You didn't know all men do it like that? All men do it like that. Like that. Ladies, would you like that? Or would you prefer a man to know his shit? Know his shit. Or would you want to show him shit? I don't know. If you're a Muslim sister, this ain't the part for you. You shouldn't be here. Astaghfirullah. Right. We got two more. My partner is wonderful when she is sober. But when she drinks, she is an embarrassment and a mess. Alcohol can do that for you. I'm 37, she is 35. We've been together for 4 years and she is loving. But over the past couple of years, her drinking has become an issue. She simply can't hold her alcohol. Just a couple of glasses of wine and she starts to slur and say embarrassing things. Strangers in the pub laugh at her, but it's not even funny. Even when she starts to lose control, she'll keep on drinking. Then she gets really loud or tearful. Oh my God. Oh, if you're like a revert like me, or you're a non-Muslim, is there anything worse than going out with a girl and she starts to get to that drunk, crying, emotional stage? Oh my God, like it's even worse when you've been buying her drinks all night, you get her back to the yard and she starts crying. It's like, fucking hell, where do you live? Where can I send an Uber to? Get out. Right, where was I? Yeah. She gets really loud or tearful and depressed and even threatens to harm herself. At a party recently, she took her friend's phone and rang this woman's ex to tell him to apologise, making an awkward situation far worse. On weekends, she has started drinking a bottle of wine or two on her own. If we go anywhere socially, I feel more like her minder than her partner. I can't drink because I know I'll have to drive her home. I'm fed up of having to apologise for her. She won't admit she has a problem. Okay, before I give my advice on this, I want to see what Deidre says. Okay. Let's see what Deidre says. To the people in the TikTok live, come over to my YouTube and I'm not reading the comment section on my TikTok, but I'm reading my comment section on YouTube. So come over to my YouTube channel, drop some comments in, and we can engage, inshallah. Make sure you all subscribe and hit notifications. Right. Deidre says, she is certainly a problem drinker. She drinks to excess and loses control. It sounds like she is trying to mask a deep insecurity or unhappiness with alcohol. You can't make her stop drinking. Only she can do that. But you can get help for yourself to make it clear to her that she has a problem and you're worried about her. Okay, so Deidre says, you can't make her stop. All you can do is tell her you're not happy about it. Right? Now, if that's my wife, right? Like it's awkward because I wouldn't be in a situation like that. But just say, for example, yeah, we're out at some wedding and it's not a Muslim wedding and she thinks she can get pick up some alcohol and get drunk and make a twat of herself, yeah. Like this is where people laugh at me for wanting like a 4'11" wife. Why do you think I want a 4'11" wife? Because if she thinks she can do that, yeah, we're going home. Yeah, we're going home now. Okay. Why do you think I want a 4'11" wife? So I can pick her up, put her under my arm, and take her home if I need to. Okay? So my advice on that would be leave her. Okay? My advice would be leave her. Some drunken woman crying all the time. Oh, oh. 90 kg. Listen, I'll bust 110 off my chest for fun. Yeah, 90 kg is light work. But right, we've got one more, dear Deidre, and then I am done. I just want to say before I do the last, dear Deidre, thank you all for joining. Thank you all for your comments. Thanks to Miriam for the super chat, and she is now a moderator. Anyone who does decide to drop a little super chat, I will make you mod. But right, we're going to do the last one. I'm just going to plug my Oud as well. My Oud business is back up and running. Now, look, I put a lot of time into this social media thing, yeah? Before I do this last one, I just want to say, I put a lot of time into this social media thing. And I don't promote shisha places. All the promotions that come to me, I don't think they're halal enough for me to promote them. So the only way I earn money on social media is buy my ouds and my t-shirts and like gifts on live, which don't accumulate to nothing. Yeah. So if you do support me and you want me to continue this social media journey, do me a favor, go and cop a oud, share my videos around, help me to build something where I can give more time to you, inshallah. Yeah. If you don't like my content, no problem. But if you like my content, you want to see more of it, you want me to be around for a while, show me some love, show me some support, inshallah. Right, last one. A peck on the lips broke up my relationship. I am a member of the Drama Society, and last week my girlfriend of 3 years come to see me on my latest show, the first since the pandemic. I am 32, she is 29. At the end of the show, after party, another cast member who'd had a few drinks came up to me and said, "You're punching there," referencing my girlfriend. Then she said goodbye and gave me a peck on the lips. It all happened so fast that I didn't have time to react and move my head away. But when we got home, it caused a big row between me and my girlfriend. She said it was disrespectful. Now she says she can't trust me and has broken up with me. How can I sort this out? Did I do anything wrong? Right. Deidre says, it does like sound like your girlfriend has misread the situation and overreacted to an innocent, if clumsy gesture. This suggests she's insecure and jealous, which may stem from something that happened in the past. Try talking to her calmly and explain again that a kiss took you by surprise. Reassure her that it's you that you love, it's her that you love, and you have no interest in this woman. Right. This is where free mixing is a problem. Yeah. This is where Islam, Islam solves all of these problems. Yeah. Now I joke about a lot of stuff. A lot of the stuff that I put up in this breakfast show today has been a lot of banter. Yeah. But in all seriousness, you see all the problems that we've read about today, Islam solves them all. Yeah. People look at the legislations within Islam and think they're backwards. But all the stories I've said today, if they practiced Islam properly, none of them would have even been an issue. But my advice to this year is to not take your wife to places like that. Don't take your wife to places like that. Don't go there anyway. But if you have to go, yeah, don't take your wife to places like that. And no woman should feel comfortable enough around you, yeah? No woman should feel comfortable enough around you to come and put her lips on you. Especially when your partner is there. What are you doing? What are you letting off? What are you giving to people, yeah, for them to think that it's acceptable to come and kiss you on your cheek? Huh? Are you lot are mad, bro. Love. You lot are love, man. Love. Halal Speakers Corner, Jazakallah. Oh, you're a mod. Samira, you're a mod. I can't see the list, man. I've got a few. They all come in quick. But look, man, I really appreciate you all. Yeah, that's it. That's all I want to say on that last one is just if a woman feels really comfortable enough to come and put her lips on you, you need to ask yourself, what are you letting off? What are you giving out to make them feel that comfortable? Yeah, because you see, like you see when I'm out, I get people, like women coming up to me asking me for photos and that, yeah? And, like, I look at them sometimes, I'm like, are you joking? Do you know what I mean? Like I don't mind, I'll stand there for the photo, but, like I'm not putting my arm around you. It's not like, I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that. And it's quite clear, and, like, a lot of people get that impression from me before they even come and speak to me. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's all I want to say. I've been on here for, like, 100 minutes. That's over an hour and 45 minutes, the breakfast show has been. I didn't expect it to go this long, but y'all kept me motivated. So I'm gonna go through the super chats quickly. Man like Scotty, keeping it 30. Come on, brother. Ella, thank you so much. Samira, thank you so much. Right, I'm gonna go through the other chats quickly. Let's go through the live chats. Mods, please tell him I want a husband. Right, I'm gonna go to the bottom. I'm gonna really try and quickly go through these. Okay, and education does not always mean you will be successful. Fact. It was spunk on his arm. Michael was stuck for a lot. Education means a plan B. If he's a virgin, he's less likely to cheat. I wouldn't say that, because if he's a virgin and he has the poo-tang one time, he might suddenly, like, you never know. Man could go completely the other way. You know, you've been a virgin and then you get a little taste, you know, like a shark when they taste blood. Yeah? A shark when they taste blood gets blood hungry. A man when he's just hit might get hungry, might turn predator mode. Yeah? They might turn predator mode. Trust me. There's no right and wrong, man. There's no, like, men. Some men are savage, some men are calm. Yeah? I come from TikTok. Thank you to the people that came over from my TikTok live. I never got an education. I'm a single mother, but alhamdulillah, my trust in Allah has resulted in me being able to look after my children with no support from their dad. Alhamdulillah, may Allah bless you and preserve you, sister. My advice, I would take a video to show it to her. I can't remember what that's about. I've got a lovely migraine. You probably should not be on my lives then, because I am quite loud. Pick her up and walk away. Yes. If my wife thinks she can go club and drink, I will turn up to the club and I will put her under my arm and I will carry her home. That's why I want a 4'11" little wife. So it's easy to pick up. And she got little legs. She can't even run. You know what I'm saying? Ryan, can I post the video from yesterday of you trying the sauce? I recorded it. Yeah, man, look. Anyone who ever screen records anything of mine, look, I don't mind. You can always screen record me and post me. In fact, I'd quite like it if some of you did that on my lives. You know, some of you, like, if you wanted to make a page just to screen record my lives and share some of my live stuff, yeah, I would appreciate that, and I would I'll thank you, Simone. I would appreciate that, and I would share the shit out of your stuff. You know, so if you're someone who wants to create content but don't really know what to do, screen record my lives, post up the best bits. I'll share them around for you, and I help you build up a social media platform, inshallah. Benefit me, benefit you. But look, I'm out. I need to go and get my kids. We are going to Spider-Man today. Psst, psst, Spider-Man. I'm gassed. But I'm out. Jazakallah khair. Barakallah fikum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. If you share this video enough, I will definitely do a breakfast show. Maybe tomorrow. I might be waking up with my kids. If I wake up with my kids tomorrow, then I won't do it tomorrow. I'll do it Monday, inshallah. But yeah, man, share this shit, like this shit, comment on this shit. Make sure that I have a reason to do it again, inshallah. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.